It is windy, it is rainy, it is wet, but we still have football. The regional finals, Lakeland and DeLaSalle. Rick Chapsky back up in the press box with Coach Tom Milanoff and, of course, Joe Cochran as we get set for what should be a terrific game.
Tough though.
Brian Bow, Jimmy back to receive this opening kickoff. It's short and high. It's going to be caught by John at the 10-yard line, and John Martinez is to the 20, cuts back 25. It'll stop at about the 28-yard line. That's where DeLaSalle will start the game. Well, you have a Martinez to either side. Jimmy comes in motion, privet in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch to Jimmy Martinez going over the right-hand side. It has the edge. Looks like the turf monster got him down just past the 30-yard line.
It's still good running in this kind of weather. If you can pick up 5 or 6, it really gives you a manageable second down.
Yeah, whenever you get in second and medium, second and short, you're definitely open up the playbook and your possibilities on what you call.
You know, we were talking at your house yesterday as we broke this game down. You were really impressed by number 21 here, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You thought he was a real big-time player.
Good conversion for DeLaSalle. First down and a new set of downs. Jimmy in the motion. Pitch sweep to him again, this time over the left-hand side. Breaks a tackle at the 35, 40. It's near midfield by the 50-yard line.
Well, you look at that play, both of you guys.
To the right of Synagogue in the shotgun. Lakeland wants to try to bring the house, and they will, but it's going to be a track run. DeAngelo Paris going to come up the middle. He's going 10-5. Touchdown, DeAngelo Paris. DeLaSalle on the board.
Coach Milanoff, skin inside your head. What do you think about that call? Did you expect that at all?
The passing game, and you know, as I mentioned earlier, this kid's the X factor here. He's got a lot of quickness and shiftiness, and if he gets in the open field, he's gone.
You are absolutely right. I have to agree with you more and more as we watch. But I tell you what, if we can, Tom, real quick, you're Lakeland. You put them in a couple fourth down situations. This time you had them fourth, not short, but not long, but about 3 or 4. That's really got to hurt.
Wide receiver and a pair of running backs in the backfield. And they'll go to the ground first over the left-hand side.
Woo!
And he flipped up in the air right off it.
Very nice defense by DeLaSalle there.
Watch him just come in here and just undercut the runner here. Take a look at this. Boom!
That brings it down, left foot, end over end. Big kick, and John Martinez is going to field it at about the 13-yard line. Bring it up 20, 25, 30. Can he get the edge? Breaks a tackle. 40, staying on his feet. Midfield. Staying still. 35, 30, inside of the 28-yard line. John Martinez, he just ran out of gas.
I don't know how many times I thought he was going to run out of bounds here.
Well, special teams can be a major factor there, and I tell you what, I think they might be able to block upon too with the iffy snap at the beginning of the play, and then Martinez does a great job there returning the ball.
That's some great athletic ability there, though, to be able to stay in bounds after taking that hit.
William Moxie there.
And DeLaSalle gets beautiful field position at 28 of Lakeland after a big-time kick return by John Martinez.
They may go right for the throw here and try for something big right off the bat.
Synagogue in the shotgun. It's just going to be a handoff over the right-hand side to DeAngelo Paris. A little stutter step.
Oh.
Paris stays on his feet.
He's
And
gone.
look at this, DeAngelo Paris, touchdown, DeLaSalle.
Well, so much for the weather being an equalizer. They're already up 14 if they get this extra point. DeLaSalle off to the races. Take a look here. It's great blocking, Coach. But he had to change things up there, and he had to pick something up himself. And once he got into the secondary, it was goodbye.
Well, lightning strikes twice with DeAngelo Paris there, and as you saw there,
Noki and off it wide. They'll have Glass in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Glass right up the middle, and the edges didn't work. The middle didn't work.
nothing doing there. They were very stout up the middle, get the ball on the edge.
We talked about this yesterday, Coach. We didn't think that really you're going to be able to run up the middle here.
Hyman back to pass, looking over the seam, caught, big hit. But holding on to the ball for a first down, that's Pinoki.
That is a gigantic play here. I thought he was going to have the ball jarred loose. Take a look here. Tough condition. Boom. Able to take the hit. He'll take that any day, Coach.
Timing in the air over the near hand side. Jimmy Martinez has a beat on it. Almost a one-handed grab. Incomplete.
It looked like Martinez was the intended receiver. Again, you talked yesterday how much you love this kid on defense.
I think he's the strongest in their secondary, and he plays a textbook there. That's Clinic stays on top of the receiver and takes care of business.
Yeah, that's basically what you're looking at out there today. Just rain, wet. But then again, that's
even though you've got natural grass, your field's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, our field drains well.
Third down pass picked out by Zavala. Guys, he is gone. Touchdown, DeLaSalle. Tim Zavala, and it's 20-0.
I owe DeLaSalle an apology. I said they'd score 21 today.
Yeah.
I think they did that in the first quarter.
I was going to say, you meant the first quarter.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I said that to you yesterday,
yeah.
Tom.
Great jump on the ball there, and just takes it from the pick six. Very impressive.
And how big is that, Tom, after you
try and get something going?
There he is.
Tim Zavala interception. It looks like the pass was overthrown, and Zavala was just right there. Picks it off at the 40 and goes 60 yards down the field.
He didn't even have a receiver looking at the football. Well, so much for having the wind at your back.
I was about to say that, Joe. Hyman rolling to his right. He's just going to have to throw this one away.
It looked like Hayes was being held, but there was a flag way away from that. We'll see what happens here.
Well, it looks like intentional grounding. No.
Look at there. Hayes is being held, 56.
Yeah, there's no receiver in the area. I don't think they caught that one, but
doing a good job. Works with us from time to time. Done a lot of radio with him. Great kid.
Pinoki's punt hits at about the 28. I don't know if John should pick it up, but it's going to be a fumble.
It's on the
and
ground.
The ball's on the ground, and that might be the break that Lakeland needed as they'll get it on the 7-yard line.
When in doubt, get away from that ball when it's spitting around there, especially in the weather. I think that Martinez is trying to make something happen, and 9 times out of 10 he does.
He does.
So you can't really second case that foul.
Sal, they were yelling. He had a lot of kicks that were short, and the word is always poison, Tom, poison.
Yes, sir.
And at this time, that was double poison. Well, Tom, let's talk about your season real quick as we go in between quarters. Most everybody knows what you did.
Business.
Play action pass, third down. They'll go to the tight end. Go on that side. It's picked up yet again. Interception. This time it looked like Dan Sorgi got his hands on it. And a big-time miscue for the Eagles.
Tom, talk about this play. This is hard to pick off if you take it away. This is a line drive.
Yeah, whenever the ball's in that close of proximity, it's tough to make that play, and that was just a huge play for DeLaSalle. Huge play.
Looks like he got on that ball.
Great adjustment on this ball, Tom. Take a look here. It looks like the ball's going to be overthrown. He almost comes back and makes this catch.
He's a good ball player, but John Martinez is right in the face there with him.
12-mile road just west of Hoover. Tom Malonoff and Joe Cochran both enjoy American Pie. The best darn pizza buffet in town, so like them, head on over and experience it.
Over there.
Dan Kwiatkowski.
Second down, 6 yards to go for the Eagles after the DeLaSalle timeout. 5:42 left to go in the half, and they'll break one up the middle with Glass. He's to the 5, touchdown! Anthony Glass, and Lakeland's on the board.
Big score here.
That's big for Lakeland.
Here, it looked like this was going to kind of blow up, but he finds a hole, able to elude one of the tacklers, and able to outrun Martinez to the end zone. This is a big score here. They had to have something before the half. We talked about it when they got it at the 38-yard line.
Always, you can't turn around to the ball passes you.
Well, they kick it deep to Martinez anyway, and John's going to break it. He's going to try to cut outside. Has some room, only the kicker to beat. And good tackle by Brian Bow. Brings down a tough man to get at midfield. Let's head down to the field with Matt Pocket. Matt! Lakeland late getting situated. We'll see if this comes back to hurt them. Synagoga rolling over to the right-hand side, looking deep. Floats off in the air, and it's picked off. Ryan off it. The running back picks it off and
open.
Yeah, he wasn't able to dump it over off it. And offensive heck of a ball player. Very impressed with him thus far.
Able to come down in bounds with that.
Oh, so they get the ball from out halftime.
Good point, Tom.
Second down and 8. Reverse with Offing. He is smashed by Chet Brevett.
Not only can he run the ball, Tom, he can lay the leather out there.
That was very nice. Gotta love that.
9-yard line. Synagogue in the shotgun with Privet and Paris in the backfield. They'll give it to Paris over the right-hand side. Plenty of space. Still not even touched. Into Lakeland territory at the 45-yard line. That's some good blocking when your running back doesn't get touched 15 yards down the field.
It looked like he got out of bounds. We'll see if they start the clock here on the spot or not. It's a great run, though.
It was a great run. I thought he did, but the referee was winding the clock until he got the first down. I don't know. I think he went down before he got out of bounds.
They'll send out Goodman to the far side. John Martinez in the slot. There will be a hand off the Privet on the left-hand side. Bounces it outside. Chet Privet, 30, 25, 20, 50, 10, 5. Touchdown, Chet Privet. DeLaSalle.
Tom, I thought the defender had the angle on him. But Privet's got some pretty good wheels for a big guy.
Yeah, he got some pretty good interference downfield from the receiver blocking, and you know, just when he thought Lakeland had a opening to get back in the game.
DeLaSalle's thinking we got to get another touchdown. Look at the blocking there, Coach. It's off to the races there. It's just a foot race.
Yeah, and he showed some deceptive speed.
Now you watch in that highlight a Privet touchdown, and what I noticed was Blake.
Nature of the punt game for Lakeland.
And having the wind at your back.
Pinoki in motion again, but it'll be Hyman this time trying to break it outside. Jimmy Martinez couldn't make the tackle and breaks it free. And
that was just a great run.
He's a good ball player.
He has a lot of pursuit, looking for something to happen. Once he turns the corner, it's all on him. Look at that. Nice play. Then he gets a big block, then he's out of bounds.
So far in the first half, Coach.
You know, DeLaSalle is proving that they're, you know, an odds-on favorite to make the run all the way, and I'm very impressed with them. They were able to overcome their, you know, difficulties with the weather. They had a few ball handling issues, but besides that, a very nice half for the first half for the DeLaSalle Pilots.
And Joe, what do you think? 28 of our 35 points into the win in the first half.